Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Joel.
I'm Megan.
I'm Aunt Becky.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys. And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow lots of stuff here on the farm. But one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everybody. It's so nice to see you. We've got a big job prepared for us right away this morning, so we're getting set up for it. Need gloves this morning. It is feeling quite brisk out here. There we go. So what big job do we have going on this morning? Well, a few days ago we had someone come and pick up, I think, about 150 bales of straw. And then we had another person come and pick up another 100. Well, we got a call a few days ago. Someone is coming to pick up 750 bales. Oh yeah, there's a big trailer coming this morning. So we're just getting all set up for that. They are gonna be here shortly, so I thought it'd be a good idea to get hooked up to our bale elevator. We usually end up pushing the bale elevator onto the truck. That way we don't have to throw the bales all the way to the front of it. Makes it a lot easier on us. So I'm just bringing that down and waiting for the other boys to show up. We are getting started pretty early, so hopefully we can get finished with this before we even open up the farm market. I can't remember how long it took us last time to do 750 bales, but we'll figure it out. Joel is now here with me. We're going for a little walk to look for a drop cord. We need one for the elevator. So if we can find one, that would be really good, because we kind of need it to run the elevator, you know? You just don't want to bring the elevator there without a drop cord. That'll do. Let's go, Andy. We got a stack of straw. Oh my.
I don't think anyone else is showing up for work today.
I think they'll be here. Just give them some time.
Yeah, the commute's killer.
So last night we got finished pretty late with wrapping round bales. And while we were working on that yesterday, we also got some more hay mown down. Daniel tedded it, and I think we're gonna try and bale either today or tomorrow. I'm not sure yet.
I tedded the hay with my tractor.
Joel was pretty excited to use his tractor. I'm not gonna lie, he looked like a kid in a candy store.
More like a kid in a tractor store.
But anyway, we're raring to go this morning, just waiting on our big truck. Joel and I just got down here. It looks like they backed the truck right up to it. Petey is up inside already throwing bales down, good old Petey. As you guys saw when we got here, the truck was already here. And turns out it wasn't Petey up here, it was someone else. So Joel and I hopped right up into the barn, started throwing straw down for him. This is why you take so much time making sure your edges are straight, so you could stand on the edge while you're throwing bales down. Because the edges weren't straight and you didn't stack it correctly, oh, this would probably kick out. And I'd fall and Joel would have to catch me. I don't think Joel wants to catch me. You want to catch me?
I'll catch you any day of the week, Andy.
Okay, good. You go back about 2 weeks ago, this barn was pretty full. With them taking 750, then the other guy taking over 350. It looks a lot better in here. Wheat harvest is coming up, oat harvest is coming up, and we usually have some rye straw too that we're gonna end up baling. So if we can get this stuff moved out of here, that'd be pretty good so that we can refill the barn. Now the cavalry is showing up. Dad just hopped into the truck and Daniel is now up here with us. So we've got a pretty good crew here now, and it'll make this job a lot quicker.
Huh? Were you not fast or did you stay here?
Morning. You didn't know? No. Yeah, this morning.
I thought it was gonna be a great morning. And then
Same
the
exact one that you were having
tractor tire was flat, and then Joel and I both got cranky.
That was trash.
We just got finished loading straw onto the trailer. On that trailer, we have 740 bales. Took us about an hour and a half to get it all loaded up, which, if you ask me, is not too bad. But I am a little tired and I'm thirsty, so we're gonna be heading back to the farm. What a way to start a morning off, huh?
Yeah.
Tiring yourself out right away? Oh, we're gonna have a good day.
Good thing we're planting peppers today.
Yeah, exciting. Well, I hooked up to that for no reason this morning, but you never know. We used it last time. He just didn't need it this time. So you heard Joel mention we are gonna be planting peppers today. That's really exciting. Daniel went back a little early. He was feeding cattle and then he was getting hooked up to the planter. He's gonna be planting some corn today, and he's also gonna be mowing down some more hay. Joel is taking care of the chickens, and then he's gonna be getting hooked up to the transplanter for the peppers. And then I am gonna be taking care of the greenhouses. I've gotta get a few of them watered and then we'll be good to go. Now the only person who wasn't down there for helping us load straw onto the truck was Matthew, but he was back here taking care of the farm market. So the rest of us boys didn't even have to worry about this stuff, and it looks like all the animals are done. So far, morning's going pretty well. So for now, I'm gonna get a drink, and then I'm gonna get something to eat, and we're moving on to watering greenhouses. What are you doing with that ball? Whoa! First order of business with watering greenhouse this morning is greenhouse number 6. Now we have a lot of peppers in here we're gonna be transplanting today, which is why greenhouse number 6 is so important. So we're gonna get started watering with the peppers. Now all of you understand the reasons behind watering and why it's so important, but on the day of transplanting it does add another element, and the reason why we like to get things watered is so that they come out of the trays a lot easier. When the trays are dry, the plants do seem to hold fast to the trays, which makes it very difficult when you're trying to transplant as fast and efficiently as possible. By watering the trays, it allows the plants to slide out a little easier, which we approve of. So that's why first things first this morning, getting all these peppers taken care of just in case we get started transplanting a little earlier on. Dad had to run to the wholesaler, but he is now back. We just got the tanks filled up on the transplanter, so we are just about ready to get started. We just got a few more things we got to do back here, and then we'll be off. Trying to get the wagon back down right in there so we don't have to walk too far with these plants. Now that we're down in greenhouse number 6, we're gonna start pulling out plants, and we're starting off with our bell peppers. We've got the bell peppers moved onto the wagon. We got sweet banana, Cubanelle, and now we're grabbing Italianelle. Now, I'm sure all of you know that we're excited to be doing this, but I just don't think you understand how exciting this is. This is something we kind of look forward to all winter long. I mean, it does mean more work, but there's a lot of good benefit. We're missing one variety, which the boys just ran to grab, and that will be all of the sweet peppers. On the back of the wagon, we finished off by grabbing the white bell, yellow bell, purple bell, and they're grabbing the orange. And yeah, this is the first planting of sweet peppers. Look at that. I think we have a little more in the greenhouse that we could probably put down, but it's a good looking wagon. You know, it's weird. I feel like just yesterday I was planting tomatoes. Probably because I was planting tomatoes. But we'll have our cucurbits, our tomatoes, and our pepper first plantings done. So hopefully we don't have any cold spells in the next couple days. This morning was a little chilly, but I don't think it's gonna get down that cold again. I don't wanna say we're in the clear, but I mean, we're getting pretty close. It is the end of May. Joel has just brought up the second 15-inch wheel, so we will have them side by side as we transplant our peppers. We don't need near as much room as we do with the tomatoes, eggplant, and the cucurbits, so we run a double wheel. This also allows us to fit more peppers in a smaller space, which is something we've done for a very long time. And I mean, you guys have seen how our peppers look throughout the year. It works for us. So what we're gonna do is get this double wheel attached, and then we'll be on our way to do some transplanting. There we go. Joel and I just got the second wheel put on, and now we're tightening everything up. So how do you feel? Are you ready to get your peppers planted?
I'm ready to get going. I've been waiting for you guys.
Well, that's funny, because Joel and I have been waiting for you. My good, there's nothing leaning off the other side. We just passed the tomatoes, and then we got past our cucurbits. We have one more laying of mulch that we're gonna be using for our second planting of cucurbit, and then after that is where our peppers will be. We're gonna be starting with sweet banana peppers, and then we're gonna be moving on to Cubanelle. Okay, turn on the water. Let's see what we got here. Okay, turn this one down a little bit. Turn this side down. All right, that looks good. Now with the double wheel, it is gonna be a little bit different. We are working by ourselves, so we do end up going a little bit slower. We also do not have someone here to take our trays away, which also adds to the time of the work. There will be moments where we can help each other out, but most of the time, we're just working by ourselves today. And the first peppers that we're starting off with are the sweet banana. So sweet banana are the first peppers going into the soil for the year. Now you may notice as we're planting today, the banana peppers are a little on the smaller side. And there's a good reason for that. Our first planting, or I should say our first seeding, did not come up. So we had to try seeding them again, and we had better germination on the second try. So these are going to be a little smaller than the other first planting of plants, but I mean, we got to work with what we got. Now that we are done with sweet banana, moving on to Cuban L. Well, everyone, it is now lunchtime, so we're gonna be heading home. Joel's leg fell asleep. We kind of ran out of water at an awkward time. We were probably 30 feet away from the end, but we ran out of water and we ran out of plants. As we get down further through the field, the rows do get a little shorter, so it shouldn't be too much more of an issue. But in these first 2 rows, we'll probably get about 2,000 plants into the soil, which is pretty good for the first 2 rows. We just got unhooked from the wagon. There's no reason to take it home with us. We're gonna head home for lunch and also fill up our planter with water, and then we'll be right back out here. Alrighty, we are now here for lunch. Ooh, looks like we have some ham sandwiches. Grammy made French onion soup and homemade jello. Ooh, that's exciting. We're with a little bit of a different crew now. Joel had to go and start tedding some hay. Daniel is gonna help us, and then once he finishes helping us, he's gonna run off and plant corn. There isn't too much hay that needs to be tedded, so Joel will move through it relatively quickly. So we're just gonna keep planting with whatever we have. Dad got back here a little earlier than we did. What are you loading up right now?
Bell peppers.
Bell peppers? Alrighty, bell peppers are what we're gonna be planting next. Now, it wasn't just Daniel who came back to help us, but PD came with us as well, so those 2 are transplanting. This is probably preferably the more ideal situation, having 3 people back here. That way, if they need trays moved around, I can do it for them. We don't have to stop. And if they miss one, I can just fill it in so they don't have to stop the planter or reach back and hurt themselves. We got another 2 rows of sweet peppers done. We do have a few more trays here of bell peppers. And then on the back, we also have our colored bell. So once we get the rest of the green bell finished up, then we'll be able to get all this stuff in. But again, we've ran out of water, so we gotta head back home and fill up. The only thing that's really been holding us up from getting finished with planting has been having to come back for water. Usually I catch it pretty quick, but this time I was overflowing the tanks. Don't worry though, don't worry. We're in the grass, it's gonna be good. So in the meantime, while we were waiting for water, Daniel had ran off with the corn planter. He is planting. Dad had to go and pick some stuff up. I don't necessarily know where he went, but he's gone. And you guys remember Joel left with the tedder. So I'm just gonna wait for Dad to get back, and Joel should be about done tedding, and then we'll be able to start planting again. We have made it back out to the fields. We now have Joel with us. He got finished tedding. Dad is back from what he was doing. And we have a friend, Kevin. He showed up at the farm market, so we brought Kevin out here. Now we should just about be done with the sweet peppers. If we go out and back, we're gonna be pretty close. I think we're gonna be done with it on this next pass. And then depending on how much time we have left, I don't know how many hot peppers we're gonna put down, if any. We'll just have to wait and see. This is the last of the bell peppers, and then we are going to be all finished with them. Well, everyone, we just about have all of the sweet peppers done. The only thing left is 2 flats of yellow bell, and the sweet peppers will all be finished. It looks pretty good for the first planting. We're going to do 1 more water fill up, and we're going to bring back some hot peppers. By that time, it'll start to get a little late. But so far, I'm pretty happy with how the planting has gone. The plants all look beautiful, which is the most important thing. How you feeling, Joel?
Feeling ready.
Look at that wagon. It was completely full of plants. Now it's empty, but that's okay. They're in a better spot. They're in the field. Ooh, we're gonna have to get irrigation hooked up soon. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna head back and get ready to start doing some hot peppers. Mulch. Oh, yes. Now you guys would not have seen much of Matthew today. He's been back here at the farm market helping out all the customers. I wanted to show you what the greenhouse looks like today. You haven't been in here in a while, but come over here. Look at all that open space. They've moved everything up, so about half of the greenhouse is now empty. We move a little further over to here. The girls were making pots all day, but when we walk down a few more feet, you can see it's empty down here as well. And remember all those hanging baskets that we were so proud of all year? Well, they're gone. Not that we're upset about it. We still do have some hanging baskets in here, but there's probably about 50 or 60 compared to the thousands that we did. I'm just trying to find Matt. I think he was helping a customer.
Hey, I gotta tell you something.
All right, what's up?
I quit for the day.
What do you mean you quit for the day?
Well, Joel's got to run fertilizer to Daniel, so that'll be an hour till he gets the fertilizer to Daniel and gets back. Then it'll be 5 o'clock, and it's quitting time. It's Friday, date night.
Dad's got to take Mom out on a date. He's missed the last few date nights because we've been so busy. So I guess that's where we're going to be stopping with planting today. It is starting to get late. Not too late, but like Dad said, date night. So I think all in all, getting the sweet peppers done today, big deal. Big deal. We'll just have to get the hot peppers finished in the upcoming days. That's pretty cool. I'm super excited. There you are. I haven't seen you all day. How's it been around here?
Pretty good. Very busy, selling lots of vegetable plants, selling lots of flowers. We don't have a whole lot left, but I'm getting tired for the day, that's for sure.
Now you have not been with us as we've done any of the transplanting out in the field. While we've been working on other jobs, you've been here. Is it really important for you to stay here rather than helping us?
It's pretty crazy around here, and it's way too much for the girls to be able to get all their normal work that they do every week done, and help customers, and help keep watered, and help keep filled up. So oftentimes, it's usually just me out there taking care of customers, watering vegetables, and keeping things filled up.
Yeah, I saw Matthew make 3 or 4 trips with the wagon today, picking up vegetables from down around Beck. That's why these greenhouses look so empty.
I walked 75 miles the week of Mother's Day, and I live across the street, and I just walked around the greenhouse and the parking lot.
That's why he's looking so good. He's losing weight from all this walking. Wow. But yeah, like even now, we're getting a few minutes from closing time, and the parking lot's full. There's like 9-10 cars here. It's gonna be like that the rest of the day. And you'll get times where you can't even move around. There's just that many people here. But hey, that's what it's all about. That's why we work so hard for this point in the year. And yeah, flower season's almost done. Since we're not gonna be heading back out for planting, we're gonna work on getting the animals taken care of tonight. Dad is gonna start feeding calves, and I'm gonna get the grain for the cattle. Ooh. In the morning, we will grab silage and grain for the cattle, but at night, they only get a little bit of grain. We do prefer the cattle to be eating grass, hay, and silage, as it's cheaper, but we like to give them a little grain as an incentive to come home. Because if we didn't, well, they don't come home too much. And if they did not come home, we would have a much harder time checking on the herd. But as you can see, everybody is here for grain tonight. All done with dumping the grain in, and all the cattle are at the feeders. It's kind of quiet around here, except for that chicken that just decided to make noise right now. But all the cattle being at the feeders is a good sign. I'm just doing a little once over, looking at them all, making sure everybody's okay. And we've had a few questions about our mamas. We got 2 of them right here. They're doing really good. Definitely bred, and we're excited because we're gonna have babies in the near future. But number 34 there, she's looking really healthy. And then 48, this is the baby. Number 48's been around for a very long time. Always been a friendly girl. One thing I do want to mention for you guys, I haven't mentioned it in a while. If you do not follow us on Instagram, you're missing out. Post a lot of cool pictures on there. We got a lot of cool stuff going on. And I mean, following on YouTube, you get most of it, but we can't post everything we do. So sometimes you got to check out Instagram. So make sure you check the description of the video to follow our Instagram. And another thing I'd like to mention, we do have a Facebook page that we post on a little more regularly. There is someone who has a Facebook page that says they're the Veggie Boys. They're not me. but they do post my videos, and I can't figure out how to get them to stop posting my videos. So if you do follow us on Facebook, make sure you check the description of this video. Make sure you're following the right Facebook. And if you do not follow us on Facebook, check it out. We post all different types of stuff on there too. Those are just 2 things I wanted to mention because I get people asking me all the time, you know, how can I see more? How can I see more? Check out our Instagram, link in description, and check out our Facebook, link in description. And if you follow us on Facebook, make sure you're following the right one because the person that's posting my videos, they have like twice as many followers as I do. It's kind of weird, and I don't want them to have more followers than me. I work too hard, man. I can't have people stealing my stuff. But I would really like to take this time to thank you guys for watching the videos. I mean, it goes without saying, I really appreciate all your likes, your comments, and the kind words that you give us. And you guys are a big help to us here on the farm. You help out the entire family by being a part of this. So we appreciate it, and thank you once again. We just got done with closing up the farm market. I'm with a movie star. How do you feel about being a movie star?
Yes.
Yes, she just loves her sunglasses. Holly got the sunglasses for her. Can you say thank you, Holly?
I do.
She got these sunglasses today, and at first she didn't like them, but now how do you feel about your sunglasses? Do you like them? Yeah. Oh yeah. And we are up at the house, and as you can see, there's no dinner on the table. That's because it's date night. And since it's date night, that means this is where we're gonna end the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.